Did I say that out there?
This is the March
Hey, when's your
13th.
next meeting, by the way, at the place? Okay.
What did he just say?
Okay.
This is the March 13th, 2023 extracurricular meeting. This is Tanya Bell. We have Bucky Scott, Jennifer Leone, Kristen Thompson, and Eileen Schmidt. Dr. Cooper's here. Hi. So I have winter sports wrap up.
Yeah, it's been a busy, continuing to be a busy finish to the winter season. Unified Bocce finished 8th at regionals. Obviously, this past weekend we had a big weekend with Tucker Hogan winning the state gold medal at 189 for wrestling, and Dean Hauser coming in 5th at 121 for wrestling. This coming weekend, we will send 3 athletes to state swimming. That's Shay Mia, Matt Frentz, and Tyler Frentz. We will also send an individual bowler, Evan Miller, to states for bowling, and we will send our entire boys team, which is Evan Catmore, Kendall Smathers, Blake Titles, Jack O'Keefe, Hunter Smathers, and Jake Elvinitis to state. That's our first state team since probably softball 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago.
Evan, who?
Oh, pardon?
Evan, who is going to states bowling?
Evan Miller will compete individually, and
Okay.
then the team will compete as a team.
Okay.
And then Thursday, middle school cheer will leave for nationals down in Disney.
Oh, it's international. It's internationals, right?
Pardon?
It's internationals, right?
Is that what they call it? International? Sorry.
Yeah, I think they're competing with like international teams.
Okay.
Hey, baby.
Okay. And our spring sports discussion.
It's cold. It's spring. It's cold. We started off Saturday with boys lacrosse. Was the first scrimmage that we had out. Volleyball, boys volleyball has been out. Girls lacrosse just finished up tonight. Baseball and softball are having a tough time just because the fields are wet. A little bit easier than the lacrosses. So it's a shortened. Every season is shortened now. They no longer have to do 15 days of practice. They only do 10. So then they need 5 to compete for scrimmages. So it's a shortened preseason for all of them. Boys lacrosse will open up at home Friday night. So that's to be our first team for the spring to open up. Baseball will go to Pottsville. Cold.
Wow.
On Friday?
Yeah.
Baseball is on.
Yeah. Middle school sports will start. They just start practice tomorrow.
And it's at Pottsville?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? Do we have coaches for everything?
We are fully staffed. We had a few gentlemen step up at the seventh grade level. They're actually volunteers from the high school that moved down. So that was our toughest one to fill.
Okay.
I do have a question on that. Like a friend messaged me and asked like how the coaches are filled for middle school.
Mm-hmm. It's hard because those teams go right after school. So ideally, in the perfect world, we'd love teachers and staff members to do that, right? But we just haven't had very good luck, especially at the middle school level.
So teachers don't want to.
I don't know if they don't want to, but I think there's a whole gamut of different reasons why people coach or don't coach or, are a club advisor, depending on how old their kids are. Some of them are in the driving their kid around, taxi type. And we have a lot of young teachers. So I think we have some opportunities coming up here in the next, as soon as some of those teachers' children become a little bit older. I think we have some opportunities to have some people rejoin us. very talented teachers and staff members that would be really helpful.
So at the middle school level, do they get paid to coach?
Yeah, they get paid to coach.
like a
The
small-
stipend's a little bit less. The week is, they are just, at the middle school level, you're at 10 weeks, and that's it. Or at the high school level, if you look at wrestling or we look at swimming, it's going on forever. But at the middle school level, it's 10 weeks. It's a battle, because of weather, especially in the spring. But it is right after school, so you have to have somebody that can be there consistently at 2:30 when they get out of school so that they have that supervision.
Yeah.
And then if they leave early to go to an away game, they're getting on a bus at 2:10, 2:15. And if you're not a teacher or you're not a staff member, which a lot of times we can get coverage for that, and you're just a regular person with a normal job, you have to have a really great, working environment to allow you to do those things.
Okay, so like the applicants aren't very large for.
A lot of times we don't have applicants. A lot of times we're pushing and beating the bushes to get people to fill. And you want qualified people to fill. Like I hate to say it, but sometimes you put a body in there just because you need somebody, right? But you can see how it affects our high school programs at all levels, right? If you look at if you can't get somebody to step up for theater or drama at the middle school level, how that puts kids behind at the high school level if you're not getting that instruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? All right. That ends the meeting at 6:58 p.m.